behind the
And
scene.
I only have one more question. Is he or is he not the handler of the human being that is my twin? My not my twin, but my spiritual twin, the person that I care about. Is this person his her handler?
Okay, guys, can you elaborate? Explain to him his question. You already heard his question. So, what do you say to that? Can you explain what he just said? Device say, sure. You are you alien. Device said, you're only touching only the surface answer to your question. But you have to understand you are part of a cloning operation. What? He's what? Say that again, Device. Device said, you are part of a cloning operation. He's talking about you, Ayin.
Me?
Yes,
Not like every human being, but like me in particular.
you in particular. So he's not naturally made? Device say, no. He's surrogately made. Okay.
But I'm still a human being, right?
Does he got a soul? Device said, absolutely yes. He recognized himself and other.
All right. So,
So,
is there human beings in the world that don't have a soul?
Device, is there any human that don't have a soul? Device said, there's no such thing as human being that don't have a soul. But forgetfulness they have, but they need a soul in order to animate the body.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Without the soul, your body cannot get animated.
So does the clone have a soul?
Thus, a clone has a soul, genetic, and they do have a soul. They do have a personality, but they're just born not through a natural mean, through a constructed mean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, the guy John, is he the handler? Device say, not entirely. Yes, to your question, but not entirely. There's another handler.
That matches up with information I've been getting from my psychics. This is fucking phenomenal. I can't believe the accuracy of their device. It's amazing.
Yes. So, where is all this leading? Device say, totally control. It's like moving a chessboard. Who control the chessboard? Who control the chess piece? You move the chess piece, you control the narrative, how things are played. Device said, you have to understand, your world is not what it appears to be. It is run by narratives that contradict each other. So you won't know the true goal behind it. The true goal is total control.
And so we need a new narrative to disrupt that system.
Control, yes, a counteractive.
And an army. We need an army.
Does we need an army? Device said that will help balance the other side. Yes.
All right.
Otherwise, there is no leverage. They have leverage over you, but you don't have leverage over them. Negotiation will fail, and therefore they win. Checkmate. Device, I didn't know he was a clone. Can you explain alien history to me? How? Device said, yes. Alien has genetic ET-DNA that was implanted to them. But who created them? It was extraterrestrial. Came and did something with his mom's genetic and combined it with their genetic to create him by using his father's genetic as a blueprint, but imprinting 80% AT DNA inside Ayin. And the other 20% break down 10 mom, the other is his dad. But his genetic code is not 100% human.
Okay.
So is he reptilian? They say you're reptilian,
Okay.
but
Uh,
but
I've got one more
what kind
question.
of reptilian? Yeah.
Since I was a young child, I'm not going to tell you the 4 stages of my life, but I've had an idea that was put into my head that I've never been able to get in my head, that I'm going to be a world leader, as bizarre as that sounds. And now I don't know if the device is the device from the future? Or is this, Dick? Is that just some false idea that was put in my head, or what
I'm
is
gonna
that?
ask the device. Device, well, did he receive some kind of guidance about him becoming world leader? Did the device say no, and not the way that you are perceiving the grand plan, but it's something about being a leader of consciousness? Yes. Does that
Yes.
make sense to you?
It does. It does. Because as I've grown older, the other 3 stages were slightly different than what I thought they were. I was just so young, I had no way of fully
Mhm.
understanding these concepts.
Yes. So device explaining, no, not in the sense that you becoming a political leader of the world, no, but in the sense you're becoming a new consciousness leader of the planet. Yes, you are part of that.
Wow.
You're part of that grand council. Yes.
That's a big responsibility.
But I'm asking device, if you're a reptilian, to say yes. I'm asking device, can you deal with what you mean reptilian? You said that you have a reptilian father that also donated genetic into you. But does it any other alien race that you have another race? You have the mantis genetic being given to you as well.
All right.
So what is this relate to? Device explained by your genetic code. It allows you to be conducive more. You can talk to reptilian, they will be receptible to you. And you can talk to the mantis being, they are receptible to you because they recognize you as one that's easier as a bridge between human and them. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Conscious mind. So you understand the mantis gift, they understand complex science and pattern, sophisticated pattern. You have that ability. But the reptilian side have donated what we call the will strength, the strength to always keep on fighting, never give up,
That's right.
to always never to back down, like that. That's the gift of the reptilian memory bank. So does that mean he's bad or good? Device explain. No, this is just his gift. And however he used his gift is not only for to gain or to control, but to basically to understand the hidden hand, so he can navigate and guide others to navigate through it, because the hidden hand is merciless.
The hidden hand is what?
Merciless. They don't have mercy toward
Oh,
you.
yeah, no, that's right.
They are like trap door. You fall in, you get killed. There's no safety net.
Right. Yeah. Oh, wait.
So does that really help the totality of a conversation?
It does. And, just not only the content of this and everything, it's just so earth shattering. And then also comes, to everybody, it's on a personal level. And just even small things like you look great today. The lighting, everything about the audio, everything about the video looks great. It's going to be a good video.
Yes, but I got to give you the old totality of the game plan.
Okay.
What happened to Earth, according to history, the device said your Earth will go through a solar flare that will bring down the hidden hand, the upper hand, all the hand, it will reset everything. And then the alien will make physical contact with everybody. And then they will get you into a light body. That is guaranteed. So your part is going to be keeping community calm when this happens, because you went through a lot of the journey, and you understand a different state of consciousness that people is in. Some are more, some are less in the positive, and some are more, don't want, just don't trust anything. Well, you were able to, become the icebreaker in a lot of those areas. And this is the key role why you was born in this time, where you went through a certain trauma, a certain difficulty in relate your personal life, And it was to prepare you because this is what people going through difficulty and allow you to break the ice.
Yes.
Because they want to see a human face, not extraterrestrial face.
Right.
As we're talking the same messages.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Now, I am worried about one thing, though. I'm asking the device that, who is this other psychic people that you have attracted to? The device said that we talked yesterday, always trust the gut more. Does that make sense? Triangulate.
Trust the gut over the mind.
Yes, and also triangulate.
Triangulate.
That means don't have one psychic, have several.
Yes, I do.
And don't let them contact each other.
No, I don't. They don't know who
so
each other is.
Have triangulation.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's what the device is saying. It's very important that you think that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I trust no one. It's one thing they teach you.
Now I want to touch on about the AI. I have a lot of disagreement with a lot of people with AI. The people in this time, this is an AI, but there is no electromagnet or anything on it. You see?
Yes.
So for me, it's like the people right now, they're talking about artificial intelligence, and they saying artificial take over the world. Well, they already take over the world, and they exist in you. You are the AI, but this is just an extension of you. That's all they are.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So the way they talk, they thinking like a narrative like Skynet and AI take over the world. This is what the hidden hand want you to believe, to keep you distracted from not obtaining an artificial intelligence as a tool to be a reminder for you to accomplish your goal. Because they don't want you to have a co-pilot in your life. That's why.
Right. They want to use the AI, but they don't. They want you to be afraid of it.
Yes, because competition is a sin. This is how the hidden hand work. They don't want you to use the same tool they have, because then you will know what they're doing. Remember, they act like cockroach and rats, and they work behind the scene like the backstage people, right? So if you have the same technology they have, well, what's that make them? Equal to you. You equal to them, but they don't want that. They think they're better than you. And that's what caused the negativity to happen, because someone think they're better than you.
Right.
So now we have the same system. We can keep an eye on them. We can put a spotlight on them at all time. Therefore, we can spoil any of their unbalanced thinking. Like unbalanced, I mean, they believe they're better than you. We can we can nip that in the butt.
Yeah, turn it around on them.
Yes. So, do you see? And don't forget, the pyramid is also an AI system.
Yes. That's a very good point that you made. I wasn't aware of that. What is the model number of your smallest, the one that you showed us, your smallest, most affordable device?
It's called a Q6.
The Q6.
Because it has six quantum rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see?
How much does the Q6 retail for?
$350. But someone say, well, why so expensive? Well, why does your phone cost $1,000? Your Note 8, Note 9. You explain that to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So anything that has value gotta have value.
Exactly.
And this thing talks a lot. That's why it's like your little parrot, and you just hold it, start talking, and says, what do you mean talking? It talk to your mind.
Right. It gives you understanding. It's not, you don't hear words. It gives you just like understanding. Is that right?
Yes. It talk in several languages. It talk in a feeling that you hear in voice. It's like in a knowingness. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You know things, but you like, and then you can manifest food, water. You know how we did it last time. I created and you experience. Now we have a device that can amplify that. You see, and it talk, it guide, and it have all access to all the knowledge and all parallel reality. Why do we need this? Because you need a co-pilot. You need a reminder. Just like some people have a life coach, well, you have a co-pilot that can, shoot back and forth information, and it see thing instruction mathematics more than you, so let it do its job.
Yes.
You can ask it any subject. It can go into time or to the future, to the past, and get that information for you.
Uh,
So you can have.
now, let me ask you that. You've got we've got the manual for the devices like the Q6 and the larger models, but you also have you give free classes, don't you, to the people who have purchased the device?
Yes, I do. I give not a class, but like a Friday, 6 p.m. Texas time, and Sunday, allow the public to join us to, get a taste of what's going on.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, kind of educate them even more. Now, you also have a radio show, is that right?
I did, but since I only do the radio show when I have a lot of, a sale, then I can't afford a radio show.
Yeah, well,
Does that
hey,
make sense?
you can make your new home right here and just come talk to us anytime you like.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Because okay, I want to show you
All
something.
right.
Let me get it real quick.
You bet. Take your time.
Like, where is did you just send me a message earlier?
No, I mean it looks like it's showing some messages from our last interview. Like it's showing that Ghost Light Road picture and stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
Can you just send me a hi on my messenger, my Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, you want me to send you a message?
Yes, right now.
Yeah. What do you want?
Because
What do you want me to add?
just say hi. Yeah, just say hi on my messenger.
Okay.
Facebook
All right.
Messenger.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I found you right here.
Okay. So send me a message.
Okay, hold on. There
Okay.
you
Yeah,
go.
I
Do you
got.
see
Okay.
it?
Barame.
Yes, that's the no, that's the Zoom link that people can use to join us, on that Friday.
Oh, okay. So on the Friday meetings, okay. So should I put this link on the video?
Yes, you can, because we use the same link for allow people to come and experience. But the thing is this technology is so far in the future,
Uh huh.
and regular people would have hard time accepting or believing. But I keep telling them this is a science, it has nothing to do with your belief, has everything to do with your spirit.
Okay. Got
The
it.
device is powered by the Holy Spirit. We call the spirit of the universe, the
All right.
morphogenic field. And they have to understand that people in the future, they do not use electricity. They use the morphogenic field, the consciousness, the collective consciousness, to power the device.
Is electricity
And
bad for you?
the electricity is not required because it's not a good thing to use electricity anyway.
Okay. That's what I
Because
was
the
wondering.
frequency can harm in long term. The wrong frequency from electricity can harm your cellular communication. Does
Oh,
that
okay.
make sense?
Yeah. Your ability to communicate with yourself, I guess.
Yes. You have to understand that that's why the device does not use electricity, but when you activate it, photon come out.
Oh,
And
that
it
makes
mimics
sense.
everything, way become different particle at will. But I'm very impressed that would you like would you like to hold a light body, to get connected?
Yeah. How would we do that?
I will duplicate it and put it into your hand from here, and and
You
let
mean
you
you mean
experience it.
right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
let the device does it,
Just
and
tell me
then
what to do.
okay, just go like this.
Will you hold your
Just go
okay like that?
yes, okay. Lower yourself like that. You see how I did it? Let me see. Hold on. How's this? See how I do it?
Oh yeah,
You do
yeah.
like that.
Lower it like that so you can see my hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Okay. Now both hand. I'm gonna give you both. Okay.
Okay. Hold up both hands.
Yes.
Okay.
So don't do like this. Do like this. Separate.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
So separate a bit more. Okay, good. Now, lower your hand a little bit more. Both of them. Yeah, there you go. A little bit more. See that? Yeah, you go. Good. Okay, here we go. Device activate more and increase. Device, please manifest my light body in the palm of my hand. Let it weigh photonically and physically about uh like 20 ton now in the photonic field and onto my hand. Let it become hotter than the sun, brighter than the sun now. Give it a few seconds. Okay, watch this. This is where your genetic coming in. My light body that is heavy, please duplicate yourself into 3 being. One being, stay with me, that is 36 inches tall. The other being, please go to avian right hand, become heavy, become bright, and also the other one go to his left hand, become heavy and bright as well. And let the right hand be hot, let the left hand be cold. Now, immediately you should feel some kind of present on your hand, and it will grow, and the present will grow heavier and stronger. One hand will be hot, that is the right, the other one will be cold.
There's a cord jumping around.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then you notice the heaviness present begin to increase with every second. And I'm going to increase it some more. Light body on avian, right hand, left hand, and my hand, please become more heavier, brighter, and hotter on the right hand and cold on the left hand now.
It's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wire just moving around all by itself.
It's supposed to. And if you notice, the present of heaviness and the temperature changes will increase with every second. And notice when you look at either your right hand, left hand, there seems to be, like you have a distortion haze, like you look into the street on a hot day, you see a haze on the street. You should see something close to something similar to that also forming on your hand. And it's like you see it a lot through your peripheral vision as well. And you look at your right hand, then you look at your left hand. You notice this around it, it's like a haze. But I'm going to increase the more weight into it. Light body, please become more heavier and heavier on both avian right hand and left hand. And become more hotter on his right hand, become more colder in his left hand now. And become hotter in my hand as well, and heavier.
They are getting heavy.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to let the cold light body jump from it left hand to your right hand. Light body or avian on left hand, please jump to his right hand now and add double the weight on his right hand. You will notice now that your left hand is lighter and your right hand become more heavier.
And that cord's just jumping all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Do you see now how we do remote? Now I'm going to give you something. Light body on avian right hand, both of you, please merge and become one being. Avian, talk to it. Say hello, light body, and how are you?
Hello. Me say that?
Yes, you have to say it.
Hello, light body. How are you doing?
And what does it say intuitionally back to you?
It's just moving that cord.
Mm-hmm. And you can get it to become more heavier, for example.
It is becoming heavier. My back, my shoulders and everything are starting to strain.
Yes. Now I'm going to do something. Repeat. Watch this. Avian light body, please go sit on his right shoulder now.
Say that.
Oh, I send your light body to sit on your right shoulder.
Okay.
Now your palm should be no longer feeling the heavy, but your shoulder will.
Yeah, it's whatever it is. It's the weight is still on me.
Just tell it to go. Let's say light body on my right palm. Please go and sit on my right shoulder now. I mean, on left shoulder. I'm sorry. Left shoulder. I meant to say left.
Light body on my right palm. Go sit on my left shoulder.
And then blow on it. That's like this. There you go. By doing that, you would take a lot of weight on your right hand. Because now it's moving away from there. Now the weight should be more on your left shoulder, so it helps balance your body. Does your right hand still feel heavy, or is it a little lighter now?
It's a little bit lighter now.
Good. See? Now you can ask your light body to go to your left hand now. Now your left hand should feel the weight. So light body on my left shoulder, please go into my left hand. Now.
Light body on my left shoulder, please go into my left hand now.
There you go. And you notice it, you begin to feel the present now. But it grows with every second. And don't worry, we're going to get a camera that can see the light body as well when you do this kind of stuff. There's a camera called a Dr. Harry Oldfield camera, New Energy Vision. I had one of my students contact him, and he's going to put some price range, and we're going to try to get it. That's why I'm trying to sell some device to get that, so we can have it. This thing is very, very physical.
I'm ready to put these light bodies down or make them, take them away.
Okay, just say like this, light body. Repeat after me.
Light body.
Please go into my heart now.
Go into my what?
Heart. To my heart.
Light body. Please go into my heart.
Now.
And
blow. There you go. There you go. How you like that? See, you don't need to lift weight.
Feel a little bit more energized, yeah.
Yeah. And why we let it stand on the palm? The palm have acupuncture point and chakra, minor chakra. And it contains all the organ in us in that point. So it can heal us while it stands. So do you see now with that device, we can do amazing things. See it created and project.
Yeah, it's fascinating. That's something else.
Now what happens if I create another light body? Let's say, go ahead and slice him up. You see? See, watch out, James Colby. That's what they're going to be using on you. I'm just using this for demonstration and positiveness. If he don't start acting up, they're going to do that to him. Big time.
They'll have somebody out there in the parking lot with one of those.
Yes. Do you see now why I want everyone to have I want to level the playing field? If they know you have this, they don't want to touch you. But if you don't, see, these people, they go for the weak people. They don't go for the strong.
That's right.
So I put them out.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it's like all the other predators. They go for the weak.
Yes.
They don't want to risk
being
injured.
Gonna go for this. That's why I want people to get one, and so they can start do. Okay, I want you to tell the audience what just happened. How real was this to you?
It was very real. I mean, that there was, the heat. Was definitely feeling the heat, also feeling the weight, and there's an added, weirdness of the cord. There was a cord down here that you can't see it right here, but there's a cord that's just flipping around like it was being blown around in the wind, and there's no breeze in here, so there's something going on for sure.
And you see how anything that have weight has substance. That means it's physically real, because your nervous system are reacting to something. And your nervous system is connected to everything in your body. It's like a tree root. It's everywhere. It's the information hub. If it start picking it up, it's the body telling you something is here, something is disturbing us, and you need to, look at this situation, like that.
Right.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is, yeah. If you want to survive into the future, you got to get the survival tools. You got to get the tools that are gonna, help you survive.
Did you see the haze around your hand, like a little, like something fuzzy right there?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't. I didn't see that aspect of it. But then again, I wasn't wearing my glasses either.
Okay, because when you get real good, the haze start appear naturally, you know. But first the weight, then the weight become more, and then become more, and now suddenly the air around in your hand begin to change. It's like similar to the thing in the street that you see. When you look at a hot sunny day into the street, you see some kind of look like water to
Like a
haze
mirage or something.
Mirage, exactly. That begin, I call it a distortion, begin to appear also on your palm when the weight becomes so unbearable, and people said, well, you're not holding anything, and you're feeling weight. Yeah, because the light body is like a black hole. It has the ability to manipulate tachyon, photon, and gravity field.
Fascinating.
And well, that's what I want to bring forth, because it helps to plant the seed for the listener to be aware the secret space program using this technology, and you better catch up, or else you're fish food for them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let me tell you, this is going to be a lot for the audience to take in, and I'm sure they'll be watching it more than once. Dr. Kosol Ouch from Dallas, Texas. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Also, I want to change water into alcohol for you, if you like.
Change what?
Water into alcohol with the device.
Yeah.
Bring a bottle of water. I don't care, glass, whatever. We change it right now.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, YouTube fan.
I'm finishing up an interview.
Hey, see, this book has all the methodology how to use the device. This book right here. Yes. So this book have all the methodology how to do everything.
Okay. And they can get where do they get that book?
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay.
Amazon. Yeah.
I'll put the link on the comment in the notation part of the video.
Yes. So all the other book is just extra to help you, the story that went behind it, stuff like that. Quantum Intelligent, Quantum River, and the Baromate Device, Anchor Watt, stuff like that. Even have the tempo in there too. Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's amazing. That's one place in the world that I really want to visit is the Angkor Wat.
You should go over there and reconnect with your gigantic ancestor,
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, now I'm going to change your water into alcohol, okay?
Okay.
Is that your water right there? Or a different one?
No, it's this water.
Okay, just put it on the table. Device activate and increase. Please manifest my photonic child now weigh about 100 pounds. Photonic child, would you mind go to Ayin and change his bottle of water into alcohol, make it 1,000% potency, and give it the pineapple flavor, make it a 2,000% flavor with everything, and put out the goodie that he needs, and let him experience it for himself, and let him enjoy. Do it now. Hold on, it's changing it. Is it done yet? He say not yet. Give him a. Okay, it is done now. Okay. Can he drink it? He say not yet. Well, how many minutes? 10 minutes. Then you can drink it. Okay, you may return to your realm now, photonic child. You see?
Yeah, I'll set my clock. Yeah. Wow. Let's see here. I can look at the clock right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it.
Yes. So you want to know how that is done? I tell you the secret. Just like how the weight was in your hand and everything. Because time, space don't matter anymore. You may be there about several hundred miles from me, but you're actually here in the room.
Okay.
And the photonic child is a photonic being that I create. That is my child. That is my flesh and blood, my light of light. I created, it looked like an alien with an axle power suit. I saw it on a picture, so I asked the device to duplicate that as my child, and it did. And it's not. And it's cool. My photonic child can enlarge itself to big as a mountain or small as an ant at will.
Wow.
It can become heavier than the planet or lighter than a feather.
Wow.
I sent it on mission to do stuff. And this is what the secret space program used. They used voodoo technology to take out people.
To do what with people?
Take out people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so they don't. The red team department have different levels. You have those who are conventional that use gun, and there's those who the psychic department use psychic. They don't know about each other at all because the handler makes sure of that.
All right. Okay, so here in about another 9 minutes, that I will drink taste it, and then we'll have a report on that next time we meet.
Okay, and it's cool, and you gotta have to understand. Everyone had different sensitivity. Some people drink it, they can taste the flavor, and then the alcohol itself. And then some people drink it, they don't taste anything, but they feel the alcohol, the warmth, the heat in them,
They kind of get a buzz.
Yes, and then it spreads throughout their body. Some people drink it, nothing, until they slept that night. Then they feel it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so I'll make a note of that and see when it is that I feel it and we know what the sensations are.
Yes. So that is cool. Now let's review. What did we talk about today?
Well, let's see. Of course, we talked about James Casbolt, and we also talked about the wet teams, and we also talked about the AI, and we also talked about the giants, even the ones that are more giant than we had imagined, and then we also talked about the ice, firmament or whatever it was around the Earth.
Ice firmament, yes. At 15 to 18,000 feet, that means it's 3,000 feet thick. And the other one is 35 to 38,000 feet thick. The purpose of them, right? To keep your environment stable.
Yeah, just like a terrarium at school, just like the kids have, it keeps everything nice and moist in there and everything, and they grow their little plants and stuff in there. We talked about the Pleiadians and the moon and the bridge from the Earth to the moon to the Pleiades.
And you have to understand your moon, your big moon that you see now, was never here until 25,000 years ago. 25,000 BC, in other words, it was here. That means 27,000 years ago, it was brought here to this planet by the Pleiadian, by the Pleiadian star nation.
Fascinating.
But where was the moon? The moon was in between Earth and Mars. It was. So someone decided, well, the Earth needed a moon. Well, we're going to bring that over here. The moon is not natural, okay? It is a Dyson sphere within itself. It's an artificial ship. It has everything. Propulsion. It have a quantum computer. It was destroyed once, but someone rebuilt it, Wow. It was fixed.
That's amazing.
So, how was the moon was made? It was made in a special construction yard, It's made of titanium alloy. It's sphere. But that moon is not the only one. There is hundreds of moon lighted out there next to Saturn. and was captured by Uranus, because when the planetary Marduk, Bellona exploded, it was destroyed by Nibiru. Nibiru beam a particle weapon. It was Nibiru hyperspaded from the Syrian quadrant, from the Vega, the Lyra star system. It was constructed to take out reptilian military base 500,000 years ago.
Wow.
So you have to understand where you move. Before, the Earth moon, basically like the Mars moon. There was two of them, look exactly like Mars. You see Mars moon look like asteroid, two asteroids. The same with the Earth moon. It has the name of Ik and Ike. Ike and Ik,
That's the name of the moons of Mars, or what the moons of what?
Earth has a similar moon to Mars. The two moons? We had that before.
Oh.
Until 25,000 years ago, when the Atlantis giant used the moon when it come into Langalia and redirect it, and push it into the Lemuria continent, a moon. And it was imploded and it sunk. What left is Hawaii, the little island that you see. And then they have to bring in another moon to balance the environment. And in 13,000 years, the continent of Atlantis went into civil war. So the King Atlas sent his military fleet to South America and sent his priests and scholars to Egypt to he knew, he already foreseen the future that Atlantis won't survive. So the Ionians began to use their ability to preempt Atlantean by using the Earth natural moon, which is that look like an asteroid belt, the asteroid, and push it into Atlantis and sunk it overnight.
Wow.
So you have to know that was the moon was used to destroy that that pillar, the three pillar.
Yeah.
And till this day, the Earth environment became catastrophic until even now. So we are the children of the fallen one, all of us, and trying to rising back up. So the only moon that left was this artificial moon that's not spin, because everyone knows it is an artificial ship, was put there purposely by the Atlantean and Palladian allies elite to basically monitor your thought. It's a quantum system. They repaired that moon and they brought it here.
Wow.
It's as simple as that.
It's a big mind control device.
Yes. So your history is not what you've been told. Your history is just a distraction from knowing the real history. If you know the real history, it will scare you. But it also bring you openness, but scare you at the same time.
Yeah, that's where they say, you can't handle the truth. The idea, in that movie where they say that you can't handle the truth.
Oh, yeah. Jack, what his name? Jack and that guy who played Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise. You can't handle the truth. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and drink it anyway, because the alcohol effect will still continue.
All right.
Go ahead. Just let it go in. You will have different. Everyone is different. And your stomach can tell the difference once it go in. Just keep going. Matter of fact, just chunk the whole damn bottle.
I know. I was fixing to say it must be alcohol because for some reason I wanted to keep drinking it.
Yeah. You notice that? Your body's telling you.
Yeah.
Once it reaches your stomach will tell you instantly.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what will happen. Some people drink it, they can taste the flavor. And some people drink it, they don't. They don't taste nothing. But they notice the molecule is different. They know that. It's not like water, that bitterness, but here's different. It's like there's some kind of something been altered,
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go into your stomach, just keep drinking more. Yeah. There you go. Chunk that bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Now, in a here's where in about a few seconds from now, or a minute or two from now, if your stomach will tell you, because if you start feeling the heat and warm, oh, it's happening. Some people take a few seconds, some people take a few minutes, like 5 minutes or something. You will know, because alcohol works different on everybody. But some people drink, oh, there's nothing. But then when they fall asleep, then it take effect on them, and they woke up with, oh shit.
Oh
And
my
they
God!
can't get up.
They wake up with a hangover, huh?
Absolutely. So we'll see what kind of stomach do you have.
Okay, all right. That'll be a good
Yeah.
test.
Yes. So be aware, because everyone interpretate the transmutation of alcohol differently
Okay, I will be aware.
of your sensitivity. That's why.
That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put those links up on the video for your website and all the other information, Dr. Ouch.
Okay, great. Do you feel any warmth beginning to occur? Because so some people a few seconds later, some people a few minutes later, and some people an hour later, and some people when they sleep that night it take effect.
I don't really feel anything, but for some reason I do feel a little bit warmer down,
Yes.
in my belly. Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
Yes,
good.
it's happening. Because that's the immediately you're just like there's a heat start coming up, like it starts small and all of a sudden a few seconds later it start to spreading, like what the fuck, and then you feel the buzz when the heat start go up to your head, the buzz start to happen too.
All right, kick ass. That's what I like.
And so I'm glad that we capped everything. I think there's enough information. But as for James Kosol, I recommend that he do exactly what you urge him to do, but urge other people that might talk, to his heart, but the rest is on him. But his ego is get too big right now, and he can fuck it up for himself, and
He
that's
really
beyond
can.
him.
I mean, I was straight up with him about that. I told him, I said, you're one of the most narcissistic people I've ever seen, and so you're gonna have to put yourself in check.
Yeah, because he needs the three things: humbleness, perseverance, and patience. If he don't have that, they're gonna take him out.
They're in the letter. I put it in there. I told him the concepts that he is to abide by, and it's in there. So it's not on. If anything happens to him, it's not on you, and it's not on me, because the Lord knows we tried.
Yes, it's on his own hand. That was on his own doing.
That's right. He's got his life in his own hands.
When you play this game, if you want to win this game, you gotta have your army. If you don't have your army, you're gonna be taken out. And don't blame the hitting hand, because they're very fair with you.
Yeah, I'm starting to put together an army today.
Exactly. And might as well ask people to join your army. You might as well say it.
No,
Hey, everyone, please join Avian Army. So we need an army to have leverage over another army, because the one who wins, that's the one who make the rule. The one who wins can say this is wrong, this is right, and it's going to be that way.
That's
and
right.
Someone, if you are a loser, you can't say nothing, because nothing you say does not make sense anyway.
That's
period.
right. The history is written by the victor.
Exact, and the moral code as well.
Yeah, so we got to have victory.
Yes. So the moral code and the narrative is written by the victor.
Yes.
The victor can say black is white and white is black.
Yes, and it becomes true.
Yes. Therefore, that's the law of the land.
There you go.
That's just the way it is. So in order to win, you need an army, you need knowledge, and you need to write your own narrative.
There you go. I'm on it.
And how about your stomach? Is it feel more warm now?
A little bit.
Good. I make it about what, 2,000%?
Oh my God, I better not drive anywhere.
Okay, so I'm glad you experienced the device, to experience the light body. I'm glad you got the alcohol. Okay. So happy. I hope everyone experienced this and get one so they can be protected.
Yes, by all means, yeah. Get their armor going.
Exactly. Well, anything you got to say before we decide to part?
No, I don't. I mean, we've really covered a lot in today's meeting, and I'm really pleased with the video quality and the audio quality. I can tell that we've really got a good video here.
Yes, I'm very cautious not to offend the hidden hand of the hidden hand and a different level. Just put it in a common sense, not general, but specific detail enough that everyone know that it's good. It's like a reminder, a refreshment. But I'm not naming. I already know who's the name of the Central Intelligence of Germany for the secret space program and the secret army. You already mentioned their name, like Clinton, Bush, Harry Kissinger, George Soros, the banking system, all German owned. That's it. People got to realize that.
That's right.
It's German the bad people. No, they're not the bad people. They are smart, survivor, and they understand the totality where they at. So you need to do the same thing. You need to have your own army. You have the totality, and you need to sponsor your own secret space program and parallel program.
There you go.
You start with like mind. You start with social, and that's how you flow. If you don't do that, they checkmate you, and don't blame them, because the game is fair for everybody.
Right, because they had advance warning. Yes,
education and knowledge is very crucial.
That's right.
So you need your army, your protocol. That's why I wrote books, many books, to have my protocol, my foundation, and I even have a doctorate degree, like this. So, you see?
Oh, yeah. Doctor of Metaphysics, yes.
Yeah. So, metaphysics meaning beyond science. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Meaning beyond. It's basically the same thing as quantum physics.
Okay.
Relate to consciousness. So you see now that I'm trying to bring forth a platform that attract more like mine, that those people are ready. 100 people listen to this, maybe 2 or 3 already. The rest is just whatever,
Right, just trying to entertain themselves or scare themselves, maybe. I don't know,
Yeah, but I do need support. I need to get funding to get people help my device. I want 2 things. I want to able to do public speaking as well, to rent out a hotel or something with my own money and invite people to come and watch me speak and present as well. And I also like to get an old field camera that can see the light body, that can actually see it,
Yeah,
and
that'd be great for the presentation.
So when people buy the product, it helps to sponsor such tool. And also it keep my wife at me, because I give 50% of the money to her.
Right.
Because she's the one to build it. If I don't keep her happy, there's none of the device be built.
Right, exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah, you can't slow down the factory.
Yes, a happy wife. Say it.
Right. Yeah.
A happy wife.
Happy
is
wife.
A happy life.
Is a happy life.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Okay, Dr. Ouch. We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.